Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Astaria, episode 5, I think. Bit of a rush start, but everyone's here. Okay, not everyone's here. We're waiting for Rob. He's on his way. But for now, we are joined by the wonderful cast of characters. We have Braxton as Aragon.
We're good. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking since we're on a time crunch. We're good.
Oh, no, we're not on a time crunch. I was just like scheduling error, but we're all good. We're good. We got Marie as Mina.
Hello.
We got Zach as Vanith.
Oh, saw, dude.
And as I said, on his way, we got Rob as Revan. And as always, I'm your host, your DM, your guy who I think is finally prepared for a D&D session, Chandler Angle.
Very nice.
So, as a quick recap from last time, the gang made their way back to Gilitra in a record time because of a trick Vanith knew about the river. They got to the gates of the city. They got to District 0. They checked in and reported their mission to the current. I can't remember if I gave her her title or not, but they talked to the King's Guard. They informed them that they're back and they have news about what they discovered. And after that, they were then showed to what their reward was. They are now the, half co-ownership of a tavern in the 3rd District. And now they, after getting to know their two co-owners, they spent the night in the tavern, rested up pretty well, had a pretty good dinner at Aiden's expense. And as we were talking, the king showed up at the doorstep early in the morning, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right in as the king has now let everyone else out because after he got in, everyone kind of took a knee or bowed or whatever, got up, left their money on the tables, and then exited the building because holy shit, the king just walked in. We should probably get up. But you heard murmurs of oh my goodness, this place is brand new and the king's already coming here. So that could be probably a good sign for business. I'll flip the coin on that later. But let's go ahead and change the music from something a little less intense. So the king has walked in and you guys are all sort of just hanging out.
All right. Is there any protocol for this king coming in? Are we, do we stand there's a woman leaving the dinner table, or what's the deal here? Anybody know?
I take a knee. I Tebow it up.
I do appreciate that, but it's not necessary. Please. I've come here for a meeting, not to be raveled or praised. Please, let's grab a seat and let's get to business. But before anything, I don't mean to. I first of all don't mean to intrude. I hope you all are doing well, at least.
Yeah.
We Gucci.
We're good.
Excellent, wonderful. So, as I was saying, I'd like to introduce 2 more people. I'd like to have under your employment. Next to me, this elf here. Her name is Enna. She is one of my court wizards. She will be assisting in any identification of any artifacts you find, just, for a second opinion. And she's sort of unenthusiastically just sort of puts a hand up, hey, how's it going? And then he turns to his,
cool.
His other side, and this young upstart is a brand new member of the Armored Guard, Felden. He's a half-orc, he's quite excitable, he's a bit nervous at first, but he's a good chap.
How
thank
tall
you.
is
Felden, he's a half-orc, he's coming in at about 6'5".
Cool.
He sheepishly,
That's all I care about.
he does a half bow to the king, and he says thank you, sir. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Now then, let's go ahead and is there anywhere you all prefer to sit, or and they just sort of start making the way over. It's pretty much just now pick a table and know.
Okay, let's go here.
Alright. They push the tables together. People are pretty much just like, oh, we'll puppet Revan for now. Oh, what is this? Oh God, what am I doing?
Oh, oh my.
Don't worry, he's not dead. I just don't know what I'm doing. So Stremin comes over, kind of like gives a basic reading of what they're making. It's going to be like a traditional breakfast. He gets you all waters or anything else you want to drink for breakfast. And the king sort of like, appreciates that, and he gets on his way. And so the king turns to you and is like, so, from what my lieutenants have told me, your mission was rather successful. Was there any particular things of interest you found?
My love of parkour.
I mean, that's true.
I'm not familiar.
I don't know if that really meets the qualifier of particularly interesting, but yeah, that's something.
I myself am not familiar.
We found it like a temple, and that was pretty cool.
Excellent. What?
Were you pretty much busted through all the riddles really quickly?
Yeah, thanks to me being so incredibly smart.
Well, it's good to see I left capable hands at this task. From what the king does not break out laughing. From what I've read in these ancient tales, that these temples had various tests or puzzles or various tasks for you to complete to gain ownership of an item. Was there any interesting items found?
Found a compass.
Yeah.
Revan slowly goes and goes like, we found this. It's called Focus. It's pretty useful. Help me, I don't want to talk about that. It helped out. Oh. So you immediately all kind of like see this like look of like shock take over the king's face as he kind of like reaches towards the compass, and Revan sort of like lets him hold it, and the king's like, so it's real. He kind of like takes a second to breathe.
Yeah.
He like the look of panic doesn't really like cover his face, but there's a slight look of panic behind him. Like just seems things are far worse than I thought. You've all done an excellent job on this. To allow me to explain, you all remember the tale of Midas I told you, right?
Yes.
Basically, the idea was that these legendary items were crafted, and if used incorrectly, they could lead to years and years of turmoil. The idea being that I would like to try and find these and then steal them away. I have taken the liberty of renting out a vault in the banks of the 4th District that only Felden can access. The idea is you find these items, you will bring them here, and he shall put them someplace safe. Yeah, team player.
So, can bad things only really happen if someone finds all of them? Or is just having one enough for a person to do some pretty bad stuff?
Well, it depends on the ones they find. They each have their own unique powers, yes, but when used in tandem, they could be quite lethal. At least from what the stories we've researched. However, the ones...
Why would you want to keep all of them in one place together?
The idea is that there's probably not many more places more secure than this city itself. Well, I don't know if you all...
Would it be better to separate them?
It is a good idea. However, I would at least like to find them all first so no one else can get their hands on them. There's plenty of, well, for the lack of a better word, crazy of people out there who probably relish in using these items.
Okay. Alright. I understand.
Okay. So, I think the best case scenario for this one, since the first one being found is Focus, you all should hold on to this one to help you find any temples that we send you to. Unfortunately, our leads have gone rather cold, and we're researching into any more anomalies we hear about, but for now, you are all free to go about the city as you wish. You've been made proper citizens. You have residence here now in the 3rd District. You're allowed to go to any lower district and have partial access to the fourth one. Is there any questions you'd like to ask of me before, And then as he's kind of like gesturing about, Strevin comes over with like a bunch of plates, like, okay, here's eggs, meats, drinks. I do not want to interrupt much, but here's your breakfast. Hopefully it is fit for you, good sir. Thank you. And then Felden just sort of like bows and starts backing away, nudges the couch, and then backs away more. Still bowed.
Nice. He's a good man.
Yes, rather oddly charming for an halfling. I've never met one quite as... I think the word might be bold. I can't quite place it. Very different from most I know. Regardless, is there any questions you'd have for me?
No, I think I've asked all of my questions.
Very well.
None from me.
Very well.
Good, King.
Yeah, I'm good, sir. And so the king says, like, very good. And you all right with these two joining your, I guess, employment here at the tavern?
Yeah, that's fine.
Anna sort of just goes,
The more
yippee.
the
They're gonna-
merrier.
To work here, we gotta pay them.
No.
We're getting these guys are getting foisted on us.
They're paid by me. They are here on my behalf to aid you in any way. Anna, for a sense of legitimacy in any items you bring, and Felden as the one who has access to the vaults, as well as they're more capable in a fight. I remember. They're at your disposal. However, please do not get them killed. That is my big peeve. Do not have these two die for you. Yeah, I'd be really pissed if I died on my new job, so let's be smart.
I mean, we're gonna do our best, so
You see the
I'll give
orc
my
just
life for them.
nobody dies.
you see the orc take out like a small towel, just kind of like dab his head as he's just not like, oh boy.
I mean, our biggest enemy is rats. So if we don't run into any rats, I think we'll be good. But that
I
includes
can kill
flying
the
rats.
I killed
Flying
the
rats
flying.
are not good.
Yeah, orc, this big guy right here, big old boy, he got almost taken out by a rat. Picture that.
Yep.
That must
You
have been
don't picture that.
That must have been a big rat. He's now taking a second
Not
towel
really.
out. So,
You'll be fine.
So you all sort of make, idle chit-chat. You get to know these two. Anna's been working with the king for a while, kind of reserved for the most part. Felden's fairly new, but he's very eager to get started on, this kind of task. You all enjoy the breakfast. As obviously, since you all have a full rest and now have a comfortable place to stay, you're at full hit points, full spells, full abilities, yada yada. You're all topped up.
Let's go.
Stuff.
So the king, after having his full, pushes his chair out. Very good. If you have any questions, feel free to send Felden to the palace. He is more than welcome. Always able to go about the district since he is one of the armored guard now. Oh boy.
Oh,
He takes out a bag,
yeah.
makes his way over to the bar. How much for the breakfast? I did not expect royalty to pay. You're far too kind, you small man. Yeah, let's see. Oh shit, you got a 6 on the D6. Takes out a little burlap sack from his pouch, or a small one. He puts down it on the counter, like, this should cover everyone at the table, as well as anyone who skipped out on breakfast earlier. Oh yes, we did have a few people leave without paying. I guess shocking off from seeing King walk in. He opens the bag and it is a 600 electrum. Oh, thank you.
That's a big number.
Thank you, good king.
it is.
No worries. Now, you're all, as I said, free to move about the city as you please. Felden is basically for these first few days, your guide of words. Felden, if they have any requests, you do your best to try and fulfill them. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Excellent. And I believe there's a library in the basement you can go get to research. Great. Yep. I'm on it. She heads down to the basement. Now then, I bid you all good day. And he heads outside, and can I get like a quick perception check by you guys?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aragon, this is some great food, man. Like this is really hitting the spot.
Oh!
Let's go.
You can't really see outside just because of the fact the king's in the way. Mina, you see 2 more guards outside. One seems to be very similar to Vanith, and another one seems to be very similar to an old owl wizard you met back on Shika. And they all make their way down the street.
Nice.
So, Felden sort of like scoots into the table and is like, okay, so is there anything you guys like to do? There's if you want some sort of action or something, we can head to the city center, see if anyone's posted any leads. There's plenty of sights to see, and the city built atop canyons. Oh boy, I don't know, I'm so nervous. Is it really hot in here? He's kind of like pulling now the little scarf around his neck.
You okay?
First job, first day. It's
Oh, it's your first day.
yeah.
Ah.
Just wanna.
First day.
I think I've made a decent enough impression on the king at least, so, plus you guys
he
are.
seems like a nice guy.
Whew.
We're pretty chill.
We roll a cool check. Okay, you guys sort of talk him down. Like, he's feeling much better now.
Good.
So
Alright, is there anything in particular you guys want to do?
Other than parkour, I think I'll just follow whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, are there some interesting places that he could go for parkour?
I don't know necessarily about that. Oddly enough, I do know a little bit about parkour, but I don't think there's any acrobatics places.
He knows about parkour.
A little,
Are there any specific laws regarding that sort of thing that Vanis should kind of know about?
I
so he
think
doesn't get into trouble.
I think the best thing is just don't break anything. Like, you're a big guy, so.
Well, I definitely went in my butt.
Vanith, you didn't hear him say just don't break anything. Like, you just think, like, you didn't pay attention to what he said.
Oh, of course not.
Also, I think I heard, did someone join the Discord?
Robert did.
Oh, he's
Are
in
you
for
with us, sir?
He's in for a surprise. Oh, he left. You coming through, Rob? Alright, well, while that gets settled, the idea is that, like, you guys, if you want to do, like, a quick walkabout, you can, of, like, at least the, like, he'll summarize the 3rd district, or any questions you have about the other districts.
I should keep cutting out.
Oh. There was also,
Actually, I do have a question. Is there a stable here in the city?
Yeah, there's the stables outside of the, the District 0, there's the Royal Stables, there's, like, some other districts have, like, kind of stables for people who have, like, larger pets, stuff like that.
Okay, alright. So, as people being employed by the king, do we get horses that we can take during our travels?
Oh, I did horses actually. I mean, you could rent horses, and let me roll a quick perception check for another man in the room, sort of just cleaning the bar top. Let's see if he hears you. Where's this person? Where's his stats? There. Okay. I didn't write them down properly.
You couldn't tell, Vanith is not much of a horse guy.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
a
sure
advantage.
that you'll be able to keep up easily,
Okay.
but my tiny legs cannot carry me very far.
Okay, so Stremin at the bar sort of like looks up to you. He's like, "Oh, you want something like horse and carriage, or?"
No, more like,
Comes
like
over
we don't
as a
need. I
seat.
don't think we need a carriage. Just like horses
Well, I mean, if ever,
might be helpful.
I was about to say, if opportunity ever arises, me and my family have a carriage. It's parked at the.
Okay, that's good.
I believe it's parked at District 0 stable. I should probably
Alright.
check on that.
Well, thank you very much for offering.
No problem. How was breakfast, by the way? He just gets a
We'll
spoonful of the
definitely
eggs.
take a look. It was delicious. Amazing.
Very good. Aiden Boy knows
It's
his
so
way
nice
around
having
eggs.
somebody who can actually cook, Aiden. What?
I was just saying, the Aiden boy knows his way around eggs. These were prepped by him.
I'm sure it was due to your masterful cooking and not
Well,
his subpar prepping.
Well, I appreciate it, but wife is more of a breakfast type. I'm more of a dinner, lunch, drink. Those are my specialty.
Got it.
He
Well, I'll
takes
let her know
another-
that she did a great job.
Very good, very good. I will do so. Well then, by the way, Mr. Felden, if you are working for them, do you work for me as well? Well, yeah, I work for people in bar. Great. You can go to District 0 for me anytime today and check on stable. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Very
Excellent. He slaps him on the back with the armor. Good boy. I'm going to go help clean. He takes the dishes and drinks. He's like, anyone else want any more drink?
Sound good.
Okay, very good, very good. And so Felden says, well, if, like I said earlier, if you guys wanted to come with me to District 0, there's probably some job listings out on the, Adventurers Guild board.
Ooh, that could be interesting. Yeah, let's go head out that way.
All right, is there anyone else you want to bring with you?
Guys, anybody? I mean, obviously we're gonna bring SAB.
Who's that?
Scaly dog.
I don't know. If we're gonna be in a pretty crowded place, maybe not this time.
Scaly dog.
What's
Aw.
it? What's a scaly dog?
It's a lot. It's a lot for a new environment for him.
Oh,
I totally understand.
untrained animal. Okay, good idea. Good idea.
All right. Well, yeah, we can head out. I
All
guess.
right, yeah, you guys can go
There
ahead and
isn't much
follow me,
else.
and we're gonna go ahead and head to.
I want to
District
parkour out
0.
the door.
Yeah, you do a decent cartwheel. It's like you're going through a doorway, but you do a pretty mean cartwheel out the doorway and onto the cobblestone streets.
Cartwheels are good.
So you guys can go ahead and spawn at the bottom screen.
Right?
Oh, is Rob having difficulty
okay.
getting on or something?
I'm not sure. I can check.
Oh, Raven is here and
Oh.
ready to shoot shit.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, my.
Rob, do you need any summary of your
Oh,
new
hello,
new
sir.
coworkers?
I got enough of the one.
All right. So you all make your way in, led by Felden. It's the same as last time. The lobby seems pretty empty. There is kind of like a notice on this board, kind of right over here next to this door, like one slip of paper. And there's just one purple man talking to the elf behind the counter.
Is he a gnome?
I mean, you could ask him.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is it weird to just like? Can I not actually tell just looking at him whether or not he's a gnome?
Well, here's the thing. He's
Deception.
he's the size of a human. You can tell that basically. Like he's human height. He's not a gnome.
Okay, never
What a-
mind.
I go up to
That's
Oh,
him
fine
no.
then.
and I ask him, Hey, man.
Oh,
Why is your skin purple?
Wow.
why is your hair purple?
Oof.
I'm just messing with you,
Oh,
man.
no, that's a great
Nice.
question.
I'm just messing with you.
Why are there two of you?
Burn.
I am,
there are
wait.
two.
I'm seeing double.
Oh, there's 2 Revens. I'll get rid of one.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. Also, Mina, are you using your new character card?
The one?
Yeah, there's should be in like the D&D journal on Roll20. You have a new. I think you're using it. Anyways, so Revan, you this man puts his hand out, shakes your hand, and he says, "I'm an air ganassi." That's why. Oh, not air. Wait, is he an air ganassi?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Say
air
that
ganassi.
again.
He is
Slow.
He is an air ganassi. It is a race of
Ah, you're
people.
arrogant ass. I like it.
Hard of hearing. I figured elves with big ears probably can't hear much.
Oof.
Name's Miras.
You're-
Mira. My name's Mira. I'm an owner of a shop. Recently landed on the bridge.
Ended on the bridge?
Yeah, you know, it's you should come by and check it out sometime. I got some pretty cool stuff to sell. Not a lot because unfortunately got attacked on the route last time, but I got a couple things I could sell you.
You
You
flew
got
here. Where'd you get the
attacked
jetpack?
You know, sometimes it's giant eagles, sometimes it's just a lot of normal eagles, occasional sky pirate, or sometimes just lightning.
Sky pirates.
You know, skies are convenient, but they're pretty populated with a lot of angry things.
Wow, that's interesting.
Right?
I mean, if
Alright,
I
I'm
was
gonna
an
walk over
arrogant
to-
assy too, I'd probably be afraid of the skies.
I mean, especially if I was an arrogant nasty, I would be afraid of the black pirates most of all.
Wow, you seem like a colorful group yourself. Well, anyways, I gotta get back
Oh,
to
yeah,
my
we have
shop.
fun.
I gotta get back to my shop. I gotta make sure it's parked in the right spot. You guys have a good one. Let's see. Where did I? Oh yeah. I'm on the bridge that leads to the 4th district. Feel free to come by.
Okay.
Okay.
Bandit, make sure to do a flip for him.
Goodbye, ass man. I do a.
You do a masterful flip.
Damn.
Like the guy just stops and
Beautiful.
claps for a second. Like that's pretty good.
I take a bow.
He sees you bow and he heads out.
Awesome.
All right, so
Thank
Felden.
you.
I'll say this: he was doing this while you guys were talking to that guy. Felden walked over to the boards. And was like, "Oh yeah, it says there's a farmer here currently having farm troubles. Looks like somebody or something has attacked his farm."
Okay.
Are we also going to attack his farm?
I mean, I feel like we'd be hired to save his farm, if anything.
I wasn't sure if they were just giving us the location.
I mean, fair. If we should probably ask him about it. He's just saying he's in the other room.
Ah.
Okay, let's go talk to
Let's
him.
ask him.
Right? He
All right.
opens
The room just to our left over.
Yeah,
Where we going?
it's
Is that there or here?
no, it's the like Felden opens the door and kind of like waits for you all to pile in after him.
Piled in.
So whose farm are we attacking?
Oh. If you saw the notice on the board, you would be. I mean, technically, yes, you're attacking my farm because a bunch of goblins moved in, and I want them out. You all seem very
Goblin
capable.
killing. Easy.
That would be fun.
Got this.
All right. If you have a map,
Yeah.
I can mark down where my farm is. I do have a bit of a problem with payment.
What do you mean?
Well, the best I can do at the moment would be... Let me get another d6 roll. At the moment, because of the harvest and the season, the best I could give you for this would be about 30 gold off the bat. I know these...
What if I do a really cool flip for you? Do you have any extra gold?
I think the price is going to go down if you do that.
I do apologize, but it's... This farmer's in a really difficult situation. You're all just laughing.
I think we can help, guys. We
I'm
cool
down
with
for
30
killing
gold.
goblins.
I'm not that worried about money right now. We can help
Yeah.
this poor soul out.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Very well, D.
Just call us the farm attack.
So he marks down his farm. It's just a little bit outside the city. He lets you know that like adventurers like are the ones who usually take this stuff. Guards are paid way more, so he can't actually pay professional people to do it. So he if this is a common thing.
Is he calling us not professional?
Well, no. The thing is, most people who can't afford the guards to come like patrol their area turn to the like adventurers guild. Usually, people who want to go out and fight something, or have a midlife crisis and want to go flex their muscles for old time's sake. So you
Sounds
all
about right.
start heading to his farm and go and spawn on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
So
Adam, you said?
yeah, kind of like a little bit under where Mina is.
Yeah. Guys.
And we'll say for the sake of and we'll say for the sake of brevity, you guys are kind of like surrounded, or at least hidden behind some bushes and some hills that are kind of sloping the area. So as you were
tall bush.
oh, that's right, fucking one of them's a Goliath. Yeah, you find a really tall bush. We'll go with that. So you all sort of hunker down.
Yo, I have a +2 to stealth, so.
Oh,
Jesus. Goliath, man. Oh yeah, I gotta get Felden out. So
How are all of his stats so high? I don't get it.
Some insane rolls when I was rolling for my character.
Like,
So
shit, I have nothing in comparison.
you were all sort of given a briefing. A group of goblins kind of ran this man, his wife, and daughter out of their home. They've been sort of posted up here for about a week. You all kind of take a look about. There's at least one goblin visible cooking what appears to be, honestly, probably the last of this man's livestock on an open fire. There's the kind of farm.
Pull out
off...
my gun.
Okay. You pull out the gun.
Yep.
Oh, you're just straight up attacking. Okay, let me pull up
Robin.
goblin stats. Armor class, you do not hit.
Boo.
Fucking way.
Damn.
So,
Wow.
I could have put him to sleep or something, but you had to just shoot.
so
Do I get
As
any
soon as you saw
pluses to my accuracy at all?
do you
like,
have
do I
like
have,
do you have
I
like
get,
sneak
plus
attack
two
or
dexterity or something?
like do you have like a sneak attack thing? Because
Well, I mean, do I have like? I just didn't know if like my dexterity modifier or something would come into play with this, but
I'm trying to think. Like,
Maybe
do you have your character sheet or something?
I get +2 to initiative. Let me see here. Problem is that since my gun is so different, like the rules for it are a little different.
I gotcha.
I get a +2 to my rolls.
Okay, then. So
Your attacks with the pistol gain a +2 on the attack roll.
so that makes that
okay.
a 15, and you
Add
just
+2
hit.
to that. 15.
Yeah, you just hit. Go ahead and roll
Awesome.
damage.
Okay.
You see this goblin kind of turning this roast with a stick over a fire, and Revan just pops up out of the bush. Loud ass
Or I fuck it
gunshot.
up.
Okay, yeah, because goblins, I don't know if you know this, guys, but they're not super strong or tanky. So, Revan, you pop up and get an immediate headshot at this thing, and it just slumps over like,
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
That being said, though,
Yes.
Goblin bitch.
you rolled, or you shot a gun off, and that is now
Pretty
alerted
loud.
all of the other goblins. And I mean
Okay.
all the other goblins.
More the better.
Alright.
Let's fuck 'em
7.
up, guys.
We got
Good
this.
job.
See, they start coming out.
If I had missed, it would have been a lot worse. So.
I'd say these guys
That's
just
true.
get
Yeah,
to like
or
the,
we could have like made a plan or something.
these guys just
need
get
a
out.
plan
I don't
against
know.
goblins.
All right, so
Are we
if you
rolling
guys
We're
initiative?
goblin players.
could do me the favor of rolling initiative.
Can I go ahead and pull out Storm?
Oh yeah.
Or does that have to be during my turn?
Ugh.
Summon Storm.
Did you like? Do you want to say you like had him out on your way over, or are you just releasing him now?
I'm gonna say I'm just like summoning him now.
Okay, then I will have that be a bonus action on your turn.
Okay.
All right. So we have. Okay, Vanith's gonna be going first,
Hell yeah.
followed by Revan. Then Mina, Aragon, and then I'll roll one for Felden.
And I feel like this guy's a badass, this Felden guy, you know?
He's not that tall.
I bet he can flip better than you.
And then,
I like to see him try.
and for the
He
sake
did
of
say that he knew about parkour, so he might be a rival.
He may know about it, but I have mastered it.
all right. Oh, rolling. That didn't roll 10 d20s at all, or not 10. Fucking 7. What? Oh, it's rolling. Okay, you would screw it. The goblins are just gonna go all
think it's
after
this.
you.
I think it's this. Just for future reference. Maybe not? Okay, ignore me.
It's alright. It's probably just trying to roll 7 d20s at the same time, just doesn't work. Or it's been a while since we actually did combat and I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, first up is Vanith. As these goblins are now coming
Alright.
out of the farmhouse. Forgot to move her.
Can I run to them? Run to this group of 4 here and hit the first one?
Yeah, what is your distance or your speed?
30 feet.
Alright, let me just make sure. Oh yeah, no, you can definitely get to the farm. Like, easily.
Incredible. So I go here and I want to hit that one.
Alright.
So that is a +6 to hit.
Oh my god.
I'm aware.
For you, it's just gonna be
13.
like, you just miss.
I just missed.
So, Vanith, you, in your excited, state to go kill something, you didn't factor in how small the goblins are. So when you go to swing your axe, or whichever weapon you choose to use, you swing above them, completely missing.
Ugh. All right. Well, I want to hit. If I miss with my great axe, I want to go with my great club and see if that does any better.
Alright, using that extra attack.
Yep, my offhanded attack. 24.
That
Okay.
hits.
God.
Same goblin?
Yeah, the bottommost goblin.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
+4. And that will be 9 damage on.
Alright, so you bring the club just right down on this little guy, like just. And as you bring the club up, he is horribly, horribly injured, but he is somehow still standing. So he's like,
I want to crush you like a flying rat.
Alright, next up is Revan.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at the one coming out here because Van seems like a big guy and he'll be able to handle that shit. I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
Let me make sure I do this right. Okay. Sorry, making sure I got all this right.
I forgive you.
I don't.
Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna take a bonus action at the end of my turn.
All right.
Or once I've done shooting. I'm gonna start by taking a shot at that first one coming out. I fucking miss, so that's fun.
You do get you're aiming towards the deck of the house, and you do manage to get a decent shot towards them. However, it banks off of just a piece of the house that's imagine like an old classic front porch with kind of an awning in front of it. You hit one of the pillars supporting it. Not enough to make it fall on them, but it just banks off. Next up,
I'm gonna then Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna is it Hunter's Mark? I'm gonna use one of my grip points to Sniper's Mark. Excuse me. This one back here.
All right. So what does that do? Is that just he's now marked?
I spend one grip point as a bonus action. Mark a creature that you can see. You have advantage on all attack rolls with firearms against that creature. It lasts for 1 minute or until the creature has 0 hit points. When the creature reaches 0 hit points, you may use your bonus action on your next turn to move the mark to another creature until 1 minute is up. This ability gives you an additional 1d6 damage against the marked creature.
Okay. Alright, so you now have placed a Sniper's Mark on him. I will keep that in mind. Next up is Mina.
Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow.
Alright.
I'm gonna aim for this one over here, if I can show. The one on the left just coming out of the door.
Okay. You miss as well. This time the bolt goes just right over this guy's head as he's much shorter. He's roughly about the same size. Some of them vary in size, but they're around the size of Stremmen and Mina. They're very stout, short goblins. And Mina, you're used to shooting at much taller things from now on. So you just kind of just misjudge it a little bit. It's and the goblins are now getting riled up. Next up is Felden, who is kind of I'm gonna have him roll a cool check.
A cool check? Is
yes.
it COOL?
Wow.
Yes, COOL.
He's burning
He's very
up.
nervous.
He's a sweaty boy.
I don't know what to do. He starts.
Pull yourself together.
He's now gonna make half movement.
Someone slap him.
He's gonna go ahead and start
this.
slowly making his way over towards Vanith. He'll get halfway to just to do backup. He's he gets the sword out and he's very nervously making his way over. He's like, "Ugh." Up next is Aragon.
Sounds like a man who is not mastered parkour.
He dabbles, man. He only dabbles. You're up, Aragon.
Okay. So, I was gonna go there, but that's probably not a great idea.
Do it. Join me, bro.
This one directly in front of us is still in play, right? Or is it? Did Rob headshot that one?
He headshot that one. He's dead.
I think it looks like it's tilted. Okay.
It's dead.
Cool.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
All right.
Brex, if your movement's 30
Given
feet.
his, yeah, I'm gonna move in position for this first guy
Alright.
getting out of the house.
Yeah. You get
we're gonna
right
go
up
ahead
to
and
him.
get the. Okay, we're gonna get the old hand X out. We're gonna
Alright.
see how this goes.
Get down on his motherfucking head.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That, I feel like that hit.
yeah, you're gonna go ahead and hit this guy. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right? Hold on, that is
Oh,
That's
not
incorrect.
correct.
yeah, slash rolling.
Yes. There we go.
5 damage. So you bring the hand axe down, and it hits this little thing right in its kind of shoulder area. It just whoosh, and the goblin just kind of lets out a little shriek But as you pull the hand axe back out, it is still kind of up, still able to kind of move. You definitely wounded it very greatly, but it's still able to fight you. And now, it's time for the Goblin to attack for us.
Easy.
The first one to go is going to be the most injured one.
Chandler.
Thank you. So this one's going to go ahead and take a swing at Vanith.
Bring it on.
Vanith, what's your armor class?
My armor class is 15.
Alright, so that one misses. Next one's going to go ahead and take a swing at Vanith.
Bring it on.
That one just
It's
missed.
too easy.
So the third one is going to go ahead and take a swing at Vanith. And now
The
the
farm
fourth one.
Oh
attackers
my god.
are just too good.
So all these little goblins, like, they make their way out, and they're now all swinging at you, like, furiously, like,
And I do a backflip over all of them.
Well, if you want to do that, we'll make a dex check on your turn. So now, I feel like this is going to go just as well as these three goblins trying to come out the house are going to try and attack Aragon.
Who has a 19 armor class.
Don't worry, brother. They cannot hit us.
Cannot.
Nope. The
But
one
you have a
behind them.
19 armor class? That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
He's like unstoppable.
The goblin comes up, he's swinging at
For a
you.
rat.
He misses, and now the third one. Yep, they're all missing.
I
As
told
now,
you they cannot hit us.
Alright, so she only takes her movement. Did I give her any abilities? Let's see. Okay. Use those way. Alright, so, yeah, all the goblins miss. Aragon, can you give me a quick perception check?
Okay, here we go. Right.
So, Aragon, you're
Pretty alert.
you're no expert in goblins. However, behind these three short, stout ones, inside the house still, there is a much taller, much stronger looking one. It's hideous, and the best you can tell, it's female.
Oh, I thought that was the fucking farmer's wife.
No, she was at the
Oh.
the farmer and his family were all at the city center. You thought? All
Yeah,
right.
I can't really see what that tiny picture is.
That's fair.
Aragon needs glasses.
Not to a 15. He fucking Braxton may not be able to tell it's a fucking hobgoblin, but Aragon can. So, we're now back at the top of the initiative. We have
All right.
Vanith. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna. Can I use my bonus action first?
What do you want to do?
I want to go into a rage.
Okay, then go right ahead.
Shit.
All right. I go into a rage.
Raging. That's bad.
I also
good,
have
man.
one more question. Are we doing cleave rules? Like, if I kill one and I keep like, will the axe keep swinging and hit one that's next to it?
I was gonna say, do you have that ability, or do you have a weapon with that ability?
I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so.
Okay, I will make it available, like weapons with the ability to cleave, but for now,
Cool.
you do not have the ability to cleave.
All right, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna go at this middle one here.
All right.
With a D20 plus 8 because I am in a rage.
Okay, then. I should have brought more
Jesus.
goblins.
23 to hit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Roll damage.
All right, that's a D12 plus 4, and that will do 11 damage.
That fucker's dead.
Which weapon
Yeah,
do you use?
absolutely.
Do you use the axe or the?
Yeah, I use my great axe.
Yep. Vanith, once again, you somehow managed to like very quickly switch the club out for the axe, and with like kind of a flourish, you bring it down and chop this guy right in half, down the middle.
Yes.
It just falls to the side. It doesn't even make a death rattle or death noise. It just. Up next, we got Revan.
All right. I still have Hunter's Mark on this one, right?
Actually, it's this guy.
That one. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take my shot with advantage.
All right.
Hit. On. Fuck. Really? God.
Just be happy it's not a net
brother,
one.
they're easy to hit.
Just be happy it's not a net one, or else two of the people in your crossfire would have been hit. So, you go ahead, you're kind of like shooting. You can't get a clear shot because Vanith is kind of like in the middle of all of them, and Felden is just slowly making his way over. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I yell at Felden and I say, "Stop being a wimpy bitch. Get up there."
Yeah, I'm going.
Retweet.
Up next is Mina.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out, I want to use Charm Person on this big lady over here, but I'm not sure how it works. But for now, I guess I'm just gonna fire my crossbow.
Alright.
So, we'll just do that. Nope.
Once again, you miss. The crossbow goes right into the house. You actually you don't break a window.
So
you
helpful.
just shoot right into the house. So up next is Felden, who makes his way over and is gonna go ahead.
Come hither, Felden.
He's gonna go ahead and take an attack, or make an
Is he
attack.
attacking the guy with 1 HP?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Felden-
Finish him,
Basically
Felden.
dead.
Finish him.
All right. Oh yeah.
Atta
Let's
boy.
monkey it through.
Felden brings the sword up, brings it down, and like you, Vanith, chops this guy in half, and he just goes, "Oh my god! Oh, I didn't
That
want to
is
do it.
right, my sweaty
Oh, I
friend.
didn't want to do it like that."
Taste the great battle that we are commencing.
Beautiful.
And that's his turn. Aragon, you're up.
Okay. Are any of these goblins like? Is there one that poses more of a threat than the other? Like the one that I injured, what is that? What's his status look like?
He is weaker than the other two, and the other two is about as
Okay,
dangerous.
We're gonna make a play.
All right.
We're gonna make a play for this guy on the old right here.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Fuck him up.
Do it,
Alright.
tall brethren.
go back with the hand axe again.
17.
Hit.
All right. Yep. Roll damage.
If I could type, that would be helpful. Come on.
That hits, right?
Yeah, 17 hits. He's just typing out the attack.
Oh.
Trying
okay.
out. So I'm trying to make sure I have the right number and bonus for these weapons. Oh, come on.
Ow. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hey, damage is damage. Because of the fact that you're kind of like, moving towards him, you do, it's more of a clip than the last solid hit you got, but you do, tear a chunk out of his face as he goes, "Gah!" Now, it is the goblin's turn. We're gonna go with
Bring it on.
the two on Vanith and Felden. This one swipes at you, Vanith, and it misses. This one, seeing a new challenger appear, is going to go ahead and jump over on top of its fallen comrade and attack Felden. He takes the club up, and it just kind of clings off Felden's chest plate, and this fella just like, "Ugh."
He's so sweaty that the club just slides off his arm.
The armor is sweaty. He had his armor enchanted to be
He
slick.
sweat through the
Sweat
armor.
He's got
covered his armor in
condensation on his
sweat.
armor.
All right.
Oh my god.
The next three goblins will try and attack Eric. Well, actually, these two are going to kind of move a little bit.
Oh. Because they afraid.
The one Aragon just attacks going to try and hit him. Misses.
Nope.
This one's going to go they didn't. Okay, actually no. They need to be still within range, or else they'll get attack of opportunity.
Aragon doesn't even have armor. It just hits off his
Aragon.
chest.
Yeah, Aragon, you're just getting
That cut.
You're technically getting pummeled by a bunch of small people with wooden clubs, but it's doing no damage.
My burly muscles.
Yep, these 3 goblins are hitting you with clubs to no avail. However, I can now bring out the boss stats as the you all now, or at least Revan and Mina, you now see a female hobgoblin has appeared out of the farm.
Oh shit!
And she's now going to go ahead and bring her club up, or
Watch
actually,
out.
she's got a bonus action rage, and then she's going to bring the club up.
Oh shit!
Rage battle.
Uh-oh. This
Okay,
is
that's
not
2.
She is
good.
short. I will take her down.
She's got about as good of a chance to hit as all of her other people.
Aragon, you now see a slightly larger goblin, also hitting you with a wooden club. Not doing much damage, but she's just got bloodlust in her eyes, like... "Argh."
Come on.
Yeah,
these
they
people.
can't... Alright, next up is Vanith.
It's me.
Yep.
Hit that one next to you on your right. I still have my hunter's mark on this one.
All right, fine. I'll do my first attack on the one on the right. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll be with my axe. So that's a D12 plus 4.
Good God.
6 damage onto that.
Rage does, but there's a pretty bad side effect to it as
Yeah,
well.
and then I will take my great club and try and hit the same one because I really want this one dead. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, you killed it with the 6 damage.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, just use both weapons anyways. It makes it way more.
Well, no, I want to save the other one to hit that one.
Okay.
Alright, so you're now... Go ahead and take a
Attacking the
swing.
second one, and that's a what is that? A D8 plus 4 with my
Alright.
great club. I also want to point out I want this to be one, like chop the head off of one,
Alright.
and then throw my axe in the air and pull out my great club and do 8 damage to that.
Alright. So, you take the great axe, you chop the one, so hard your axe gets embedded into the farm, and then with your other loose arm, you then whip the club out and smash this thing's head apart, as it also now dies. As you've now just killed 2 goblins.
Hell yes!
Fel didn't get splashed with blood. He'll make
It's
a cool,
too easy.
He'll get a
sweaty
cool check
man.
on his turn. He's just panicking like, oh, no. Revan, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move my fucking hunter's mark onto this bitch with one of my other grip points. And then, I think that's it. So let me see if I roll with advantage here. See if I get a hit. Fucking hell. Oh, come on, baby. Don't let me down. Maybe? Doesn't have as
Unfortunately,
much armor.
her armor class is more than the goblins, so yours... Like, these things are somehow super protected by this
I killed
fucking
that
front
first one.
porch.
Damn.
Talkative one, hit her.
So...
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Revan.
Oh.
I missed. I
Alright.
suck. Good thing I killed this bitch up here, otherwise I'd look like an idiot.
Okay, Mina, you're up.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, Mina.
Okay.
It's you.
So I'm going to cast sleep on. Are all 3 of these goblins next to Aragon still alive?
Yeah, all the ones near Aragon are still alive.
2 have
Okay.
taken damage, 1 is perfectly healthy.
No,
Okay. Trying to figure out. She's probably got way more health than that. Okay. I'm actually gonna just use my crossbow again and aim at the closest goblin to me.
All right. $14.
Does that hit?
Well, no, it just misses. As you guys have been just you guys have been just fucking up the front of this house.
Feel bad for
damn
the farmer.
Farm attack.
All right, so now it is the remaining goblins' turns. Oh no, it's Felden's turn actually, and I almost skipped him and Aragon. Shit. Okay, so Felden.
Oh, come on.
Felden, now seeing that the situation over here is all settled, he's gonna go roll a cool check because he's just been splattered with blood. Okay. The more orcish side is kind of like, you know, helping him out. He's kind of like okay with the fact he's just been splattered with blood. It's like, okay. He's gonna go ahead and make his, let's see how far he can get. He's gonna go ahead, sees that Venice got this taken care of. He's gonna go ahead and get his way over there. Sword at the ready. He's gonna go start moving like, he's hyperventilating. He's moving towards Aragon.
Oh, poor child.
Next up, it is the goblin attack force. Now down to 3 goblins and a hobgoblin.
What about Aragon?
Oh, yep. Sorry. That's my
Aragon.
bad. I keep covering up his name with my thumb. Aragon, you're up.
Let's go tall one.
Braxton,
Huh?
you're up.
You're up.
I know, but it just ended. It ended very abruptly with Chandler.
Oh, my
I thought
bad.
something was wrong.
No, that's good.
No, you're okay. I'm really tired of fucking with these little ones, so I'm gonna make a play for this main goblin,
Okay.
biatch, and we're gonna use the long sword. Put the hand axe away, get out the long sword. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Yes. Tall weapons.
The long sword would be okay. 13.
Just not enough. As you bring the sword up over your shoulder, you bring it down, and she blocks it with the club, and you two just sort of like have a stare off as they're just both mad dogging each other. She's
Come on.
Aragon, don't blink.
next up. Now it's the goblins, as Aragon's in a very bad situation. They
Oh,
all
man, I
will
wish
have
I hope you
advantage.
have a high armor class.
Okay, so first goblin attacked with advantage. Still misses. Still misses. Second goblin attacks with advantage. Still misses. Still misses. Third goblin. Still misses. Oh, this one. This one brings the club back and he throws it. He's now weaponless. And now... Let's see, is she that smart? Yeah, well, of course she's that smart. Okay. So seeing that her her current team is doing absolutely awful, she's gonna go ahead and use smoke cloud. So now, Aragon, if you can go ahead and give me a quick perception roll.
Yes, sir.
You get an attack of opportunity on her as she's now trying to like sneak around her goblins. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh yeah, you hit. Go ahead and
Right.
roll, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, that's the long sword, not the hands.
Slice her.
Right. We can only help people. One now. Okay, they're all plus 2. Gotcha. Come on!
All right.
Let's go.
So as she's getting away, you bring the sword up through the smoke and like chop her like up the back. She's still able to get out and away from you, but you hear a very audible like, and you all see her stumble out of the smoke, kind of towards the cornfield. She looks back, and sort of just shouts out, "You're gonna pay for that one day, you overgrown," or "You're gonna pay for that one day, you overgrown lizard." And she disappears into the she just starts going into this cornfield or this field of wheat and whatnot. Now then,
Okay.
That's all the goblins attacking, and that's her full movement. It's back to Vanith.
Alright, how far can I get? How far is 30 feet from me? I don't know how to do that thing.
Oh, that's good. I'll check.
Yes, absolutely.
I will ask you to make an intelligence check for entering the cornfield to see if you go in the right direction.
Alright, intelligence check.
This might be where I
Let's
finally
hope
hit.
that you...
18.
Oh
Yeah, you run immediately into the field and you do manage to find her. There's still a little bit of a smoke trail.
Alright, first things first, swing with the great axe.
Alright.
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
Brings the club up and kind of like knocks yours out of the way.
Alright, well then let's swing with the great. Another
Ew.
fucking
Yep.
go.
She sees your club coming up. This
How
time
is it-
she blocks it with her foot. Let's see what else. Alright. Next up it's... Was that your full turn?
Yeah, that's
movement,
all I can
action,
do.
and... Okay. Next up it's... Revan.
Awesome. I'm still in range, and I can still see her with my hunter's mark. Whether Vanith found her or not.
Alright.
And I
I
can't
think
get
I'm
all of
taller
eight,
than the
so.
wheat, so she's near me.
Alright.
Yeah, like I said, I can see her anyways because I have hunter's mark.
Ah.
Does that give you advantage on... Okay.
Jeez, why can't I get a roll? What the hell? Okay. Well, I guess I missed again.
Your bullet pings off of like the kind of
Holy shit.
cookware in the middle. Like you scare the shit out of Felden as it pings off the thing right next to him. It's like, yeah. All right, next up it's
Felden.
Mina.
Gonna do with him.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is take one of my crossbow bolts and light it on fire using just like my magic, and
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it into the field to try and catch all of it on fire.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So how would
Got our boy
Like-
in there. You not?
I was gonna say, do you have like
it's fine.
a cantrip that can create fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
My prestidigitation.
Okay, so
whatever.
we'll say that's a bonus
still
action.
can't
You
pronounce.
create a flame with a bonus action, and then you take your
Yes.
action to shoot a burning crossbow bolt into the field. Go
Yes.
ahead and just roll me a d20 to see how successful it is.
Actually, I should get a +2 to that. I'm sorry.
That's fine. All right. A +2 to the 10. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Where's a D100? Actually, no. I'll just type out roll one D100.
Ooh, a D100.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I want one of those. So. Oh, we were so close.
It's not great. The bolt.
Almost 69.
That's. You gotta be kidding me.
Say we see 9.
Oh, I said 69. But...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said we see 9.
So, Mina, you do manage to get the bolt into the field. It's not going up that quickly.
Uh-oh.
It's very slowly going up in smoke.
Uh-oh.
Not like it
That's
doesn't.
okay.
He's gonna catch on fire.
It doesn't turn into an immediate fire, but it does. Like you do see it starting to like get smoky.
Okay.
And with that, it's now Felden's turn.
Smoking kills.
Felden makes his way over to Aragon and the goblins, and he's gonna go ahead and attack. Okay, Felden is probably about to kill this motherfucker.
Yo,
Okay.
let's go.
Is he? And
The
doesn't
sweaty
miss.
one.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Felden
And he crits it. Damn.
Felden kills another goblin as he like slices it like in the neck and just slams it into the house dead. And he's just like, ah.
I saw that from here, sweaty one.
All right. We're getting. Do we want to try and finish this combat, or do we want to save this for next time? Because we are getting
feel like-
close. Oh,
We got
I
enough
feel
time
like
for
the
one more turn,
hobgoblin
probably.
might-
all right. In that case, Aragon. Aragon, go ahead.
Okay, I'm keeping the longsword out because I'm pretty pissed off that she's getting away.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the one directly to my right. Come on.
I'd say roll with advantage, since you're using the long sword so close.
Come on.
Oh my. Okay. These goblins are putting up one hell of a fight as they both, like, as the one you attack, like, puts its, like, club up and just barely manages to hold you off. Now it's the goblins. They're gonna attack. I'm just gonna assume they miss, because they're not gonna go roll in that 20. Nope. Nope. Goblins miss. This goblin, Vanith, go ahead and get an attack of opportunity, as this one's going to run her full distance and then dash off into the, like, kind of field.
Attack of opportunity. Got it. That's 27 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. D12 plus 4. Let's go. 13 damage.
Okay. So you do, like, get another, like, kind of good hit on her, and she does stumble a little bit. It's like, ah! But she just manages to pick herself up and dash away into the field. However, I need you to also make a Constitution saving throw, because there's a lot of smoke where you are.
Constitution. Alright. That's an 8.
8. It's really smoky. You should probably get out of the field.
Smoking kills.
Next up is Revan.
Wait, is that my turn? Do I get to...
Yeah,
or
you
is it just that
attack.
attack of opportunity?
Oh.
That was the attack of opportunity as she left.
Oh shit, okay. Then yeah, you can go and take your turn. Like...
Alright, so she's like fully gone. I can't chase after.
Pretty much, yeah. If you did, it would,
Alright,
like,
cool.
you'd risk not, like, passing out in the field.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I go here, and I attack this top one. That's a 23 to hit.
Alright.
That'll be a d12 plus 4. That's 5 damage.
We're gonna go ahead and coup de grace and say you now come up and kill this one.
Alright, and then I attack the one below me. That's a 19 to hit. D8 plus 4, and I do 8 damage to the one beneath me.
That one still barely alive. I was gonna say,
God damn it.
If we want to end this, we can just coup de grace and say Vanith, Aragon, and Felden just sort of, like, swords up and stab this little guy to death.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
because clearly I can't hit anything.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Holy shit.
It's a good thing you haven't rolled a nat 1, or else you would have shot one of your party members.
At least I would have hit something.
That's fair. So you all kill off the goblin invaders. What you assume was the leader sort of gets away, horribly injured, into the kind of surrounding, forested hill areas. And yeah, you all have successfully saved the farm.
We attacked the farm.
You also shot the shit out of the front door.
Yeah, they can build a new one.
I'm also going to run and use the same spell to snuff out the fire.
All right, you prestidigitate sort of like
in the field,
a gust. I'm not gonna have you roll. We're pressed for time, so you just managed to put the fire out, and yeah, you guys are victorious. And I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Again, guys, sorry for this kind of like rushed session, but this was actually still really fun. I'm glad we finally got to do a combat one again.
Yeah.
Combat.
So, thank you everyone for watching. Stick around, House Queens comes up right after us. If you want to check this series out in its entirety, head over to Cast Iron Comics on YouTube. If you want to rewatch this stream or any of them were... Thank you. If you want to rewatch the other streams that have been more recent or any other streams here on the Game House Twitch, please do so. They greatly appreciate it, and on behalf of all of us here, thank you again for coming back. Players, thanks for coming back. And hopefully next week we'll see you there. I can't remember the outro, but
Absolutely.
we're heading out. I gotta.
See ya.